Amid the raging controversy over the implementation of the Uniform Civil Code, Union Minister Piyush Goyal spoke exclusively with CNN News 18's Anand Narasimhan. He spoke about the Prime Minister's stance and also asked the public not to jump the gun and form early opinions. Listen in to that exclusive conversation.
UCC, are you for it, against it, and do you believe India is ready for it?
Absolutely for the Uniform Civil Code. We are waiting to see what shape it takes, how it comes up. Uttarakhand had set up a very high-level committee headed by Justice retired Srimati Ranjana Desai. They've come out with a report. Let us see how that works. Let us see how the public reacts to that report. And let the situation evolve. I think people are jumping the gun too much. Ultimately, it's a directive principle of the Constitution. 5 times the Supreme Court has suggested to the governments of the day that this is something which will be good for India, which is the need of the hour, and which will bring more cohesion to the nation's polity.
Harish Rawatji says it's an exercise in futility because if you're looking at something at the center, why bring it in the state? And if you have decided to go the state route, why talk about it at the center? So this is nothing but yet another poll gimmick.
Well, for Harish Rawatji, these may be poll games, but for the Bharatiya Janata Party and its leadership, these are issues of national importance. These are issues that concern very often our sisters and daughters. After all, when we remove triple talaq from India, imagine the sigh of relief that crores of our Muslim sisters and daughters had, who were being persecuted, who were being wronged upon indiscriminately for decades. And when on the other hand, so many other governments with Islamic states have already made triple talaq illegal, including our neighbors like Pakistan and Bangladesh, or Egypt, where the Honorable Prime Minister went recently, did it some 70, 80 years ago. I think it's only the appeasement politics of the Congress and their friendly parties which opposes progressive laws. Well, Raja Ram Mohan Roy also had to face a lot of opposition when he brought about social change. Baba Amte brought about social reform. So all our great leaders of the past, Mahatma Gandhi had to face a lot of problems where he tried to give dignity to the Dalit Samaj, to the marginalized sections of society. I think Prime Minister Narendra Modi also, when he's bringing in social reform, will have to deal with some opposition from corrupt politicians who are only looking at these sections of society as vote banks. And I call them corrupt politicians because such negative thinking and converting communities or whole sets of people into just a mere vote bank is equally a form of corruption.
So you agree with him on the Pasmanda issue, 11.4% of the Muslim population treated as vote banks? That's what the PM said.
I think Prime Minister Modi has made a very, very important and significant observation. I do hope the leaders of the Muslim community will reflect deeply on what he said and will work towards a better future for every single Indian.
So as leader of House in the Rajya Sabha, are you looking at it coming in the monsoon session or in the winter session?
We'll wait to see what the concerned ministry decides.
But will it happen before you go back to the people in 2024? Because as far as the Jansangh and the whole thought process of the BJP is, 3 aspects were very important or of priority: Ram Mandir, 370, and UCC. So that's why I'm asking you, Piyush.
Well, you have seen that we have been very true to our electorate. Prime Minister Modi, when he makes a statement in the manifesto, where he makes a commitment or promise in the manifesto, he's very cautious about it. He wants to make sure that what we promise, we deliver. And therefore, Certainly, we believe that the country deserves a uniform civil code. The contours of it, the shape and form of it, the wider public consultation is a process that will take some time. And once that process is done and we are ready with a robust law which satisfies vast sections of the people and ensures their welfare and a better future for every Indian, we'll certainly bring it into Parliament.